Hello, I hope you enjoy this gameplay of a public event. I thought today we'd talk about Destiny and the things I liked in it and one or two things I think that need improving. So I think we'll start off with what is great about the game. Well, because you can explore the entire map and we only had less than 10% of the entire Earth, which was still quite big because we managed to spend hours exploring it and we were able to do loads of stuff, which is really cool because you'll be able to do loads of missions and connect to story missions without even trying, very fluidly, and that's a real big plus which I think is going to be really good. And that's like point number one. Point number two is the fire team system in this I think is fantastic because you can basically create your own party within a party, so you can actually talk to multiple people at once, which I found very cool. And the one thing that no one has picked up on, well, I say no one, what I picked up on, which is very cool, when we did in-game chat, where we were changed the sound of our microphones. They sounded very like Radio Shacky. They sounded very walkie-talkie like, but if we walked into a tunnel or a chasm, it'd start like making this really cool echoey. If it was rock, it would be very echoey, but if it was more metallic, it would be like bouncing back. It was very cool. I really liked it. And if a player went further away, his voice would sort of die down a bit, and I thought that was very cool. It was a very neat feature to be built into the game, and little details like that is what make a game fantastic. And I think, as you're seeing now, this public event, they're fantastic because we just happened to see two other guys and they were fighting this massive I can't remember the name of the actual character, but we were taking them on and we were able to help them defeat them, and it started a public event. It felt like I was so fluid to be able to just go from our own little world and straight into that one, and there was no loading screens or anything, which is very cool. And that's another one. I think one of the things that does need to be looked at, which it could have possibly already been looked at, is sort of the netcode when it comes to doing multiplayer, because when we were playing that, I noticed that when I was taking sniper shots, they would come in on dead on for me, but then they'd move and it wouldn't register. But hopefully that's been something that they have looked at already. And one of my other points is I believe that the game the way it is right now, this type of gaming I think will become the new standard for next first-person shooters. I can't see it staying the way it is because it's getting a bit bland now. Like franchises like Call of Duty and Battlefield, yes, evolution is good, and yes, having weapon skins is cool, but if I can play a game like this and still have good firefights and think the weapons are balanced and the netcode isn't crap, then I think we're looking at a winner. And there are other companies like DICE need to look at their model and change it. Another thing I really liked, the way they've laid out the controls was very nice. Straight away I was able to play and not think, oh, where's the crouch button, or oh, how do I use my powers? It was the way they've placed everything. I think is perfect. You have your usual R2 and L2 for aim down sight and shoot, but the way they've placed the grenade powers and stuff, it was very nice. It's very similar to the way I've noticed Battlefield had their control set out. I don't know about Call of Duty, but that was really good and it was very easy to flow. And as you can see here, while I'm sniping, the way the weapons felt was very nice. Especially sniping, there was hardly any recoil. Actually, there was recoil, but it was nice. It didn't feel over. It wasn't too much. I was able to get my shot down, hit them in the head, and then just concentrate on the next guy. Nothing too hard at all. And I think that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed my alpha commentary, liked and didn't like, the tiny things I didn't like. Remember guys to comment, like and subscribe. Any comments and any suggestions would be very cool. So see you in the next video. Bye.
induction rod. Induction rod suspected there's another one. There's another dude.